What's up, guys? Your boy, 20K13. Gonna give you guys the wrestling news weekend wrap up for November 20th, 2015. CM Punk UFC fight debut in spring 2015. Following Saturday evening UFC pay-per-view event where Ronda Rousey suffered her first loss in the octagon, UFC President Dana White was asked about the target date for former WWE champion CM Punk debut. White responded to the question by saying that Punk will most likely have his first fight for UFC before summer 2015. He went on to say that everyone needs to give Punk the time to properly prepare for his first MMA fight. While a spring fight was largely speculated to be the case, White commented this weekend all but confirmed the plans. Punk originally signed his contract with UFC in December 2014. He and the company had previously been targeting a pay-per-view fight debut to occur before the end of 2015. To prepare for his debut, Punk ramped up his training regimen and quickly joined respected MMA trainer Duke Roufus at Roufus Sport Training Facility in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. After commuting to Milwaukee for several months, Punk decided to start renting a residence in Milwaukee this past summer so that he could cut down on trips back and forth. Punk suffered a shoulder injury in a training session in early October, which undoubtedly has contributed to his UFC debut date being pushed back. Concerning his injury and training up to that point, Duke Roufus told ESPN, and I quote, "He got caught in a scramble, so right now he's taking a little time off. He was doing great before that. His progress has been good. He got a great attitude and he a hard worker. He got a place in Milwaukee where he lives all week when he here training, so he in it to win it." Backstage news on why WWE fired Billy Gunn. As noted, WWE NXT trainer Billy Gunn was fired from WWE last week after he tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs back in July at a powerlifting competition. WWE was not aware at the time that Gunn had failed a drug test or was even competing in the powerlifting competition, and just recently was made aware of his PED use. According to F4WOnline.com, the reason why Billy Gunn had not previously failed a drug test in WWE is because, according to the company's wellness policy, WWE only drug test talent and not coaches or trainers at the performance center. However, once it became known that Gunn had failed a drug test, the company decided it could not have one of its trainers failing a drug test and continuing to work at the performance center as it makes the entire developmental system look bad. WWE officials are reportedly considering two people to replace Gunn, but no official decision has been made as of this writing. Backstage news on why WWE was not panicking after Seth Rollins' injury, update on Rollins vs. Reigns, original WrestleMania 32 plans, and more. According to PWInsider.com, WWE officials were not in panic mode or running around like chickens with their heads cut off following Seth Rollins' injury in Dublin, Ireland. One of the main reasons why WWE was not in panic mode following Rollins' injury is because officials knew prior to Rollins getting hurt what they wanted to do with the WWE World title heading into and at WrestleMania 32, and those plans were largely unaffected by Seth Rollins' injury. As noted, WWE plan prior to Rollins' injury was to have Roman Reigns win the title either at Survivor Series or soon after. And while the singles match between Rollins and Reigns clearly cannot happen, Seth Rollins' injury has had little to no effect on long-term WWE title plans. PW Insider is reporting the most likely plan in WWE was to have Reigns win the title at Survivor Series, then retain the title in a TLC match against Rollins at WWE TLC in December. There was said to be no real shakeup in terms of WrestleMania 32 plan following Rollins' injury, as WWE had about 3 to 4 main matches set and none of them would need to be changed based on Rollins' injury. This indicates that Rollins was not originally scheduled to be in a main event match at WrestleMania 32. Charlotte tells Ronda Rousey to get in line. During an interview with her son, Charlotte talked about Ronda Rousey bringing up the WWE Diva division in her recent interview and wanted to be the Diva champion. Here was the reigning WWE Diva champion had to say, and I quote, "I love the fact she brings attention to the female locker room in WWE and recognizing us as athletes and not just divas." She continued, "But we have a lot of talented women waiting for a shot at this, so get in line." Kevin Owens said he loved to get in the ring with The Undertaker. During an interview with the Like Father Like Son podcast, Kevin Owens talked about wanting to wrestle The Undertaker someday. Here was the WWE Intercontinental Champion saying, and I quote, "I love to get in the ring with The Undertaker one day. I feel like that's a long shot, I guess because he wrestles on a limited basis and when he does, it's always a huge deal. But hopefully I can position myself in the next year or so to be seen as a viable opponent for The Undertaker because it would be a thrill to be in the ring with him at WrestleMania or anywhere. It can be on a Raw or a live event. I don't really care. I just love to be in the ring with him. I feel like that would be an experience I never forget." Hulk Hogan says he is not done yet. During a Q&A session during a one-man show Saturday night in Sheffield, England, Hulk Hogan said that he is not done yet. Hogan made the following remark regarding his racist comment in his leaked sex tape that led to his release from the WWE, and I quote, "You guys are loyal. You know I made a huge mistake or said something really dumb. That's because I was mad or at a low point in my life, but that's not who I am." He continued, "I'm not done yet. I need to learn another lesson. All this stuff happened to make me a better person. That's how I look at it." Big update. Nikki Bella reportedly trying to avoid surgery for bulging disc on her neck. Injury could have been career-ending. As noted, WWE diva Nikki Bella is currently out of action as she rests a number of nagging injuries, including bulging disc in her neck. WrestleZone Daily regular Ryan Statton of ProWrestlingSheet.com is reporting Nikki is trying to avoid surgery to fix the bulging disc in her neck, and Pro Wrestling Sheet is also reporting the injury could have ended her career. The report adds the bulging disc were pushing on Nikki's spinal cord, creating extra fluid in her nervous system, which means taking another bump in the ring could have resulted in paralyzed. Rey Mysterio open to part-time WWE return. During an interview with Wrestle Talk TV, Rey Mysterio talked about the possibility of making a return to WWE. Here's what he said, and I quote, "Never say never, but I'm very pleased and happy where I'm at. I'm enjoying life at my fullest. Sometimes you realize that money isn't everything. I made good money at WWE and travel the world and interact with my fans, but I miss a lot of family time. That really hit me." Ray would say that a part-time deal could lure him back to the company. My son is 18, almost going to college. My daughter is going to be 15 next year, and she's growing up fast. If the opportunity came and it wasn't too committed, why not? Well, that is, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.